Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Survival English, your English class, Mondays, 5 p.m., streaming straight from Cali, live, Cali, Colombia. And remember, we are here, sponsored by the Cancillería de Colombia, the program Colombia Nos Une, um, the Consulate of Colombia in Houston, Texas, and Centro Cultural Colombo Americano in Cali, Colombia. Lina, good afternoon. How are you today, Lina? I hope you guys are doing all right. I want to welcome to this class, new session of Survival English. Remember, we are here, to share with you uh, some concepts, some expressions, some vocabulary, to have a nice time, talk, in quotations, the way we communicate through the chat. And I'm really happy to be here. Claudia, good afternoon. Roxani, Lilian, Claudia Moreno, already say hello to you. And Faneri, good afternoon. I hope you guys are coming in. Remember, if this is your first time here in this, streaming live class, don't worry, relax. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay, Patty, Elsie, Angela, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We have our English class every Monday at 5 p.m. Colombian time, if it is not a holiday. And we haven't had a holiday for a while. Good, yeah. Maria, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are, Maria. And Maida as well. John Freddy, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Margarita and Elizabeth. Elizabeth from Bogota. I hope you're doing all right. Luisa Fernanda. Hola. Good afternoon. Yeah. Remember again, if this is your first time here, I said, wow, this class is in English. Yes, this class is in English. The idea is that we can practice a little. You can listen to some English, and we can share, some concepts, So if you are a beginner student, un poquito de inglés, so no problem. All right, this is a nice place for you. You are going to learn something. If you are a little more advanced, you are cool. You are right here in the right place. Okay, we always try to mix a little bit of everything. So we do a practice of concept vocabulary. The idea is that we learn some expressions that we can use in English, that we can practice, and you have some material here to do it. And also that we do something about pronunciation and some other things. It's a little of everything. Okay, so I want to say welcome to Maria Angelica, who's is first time here. Maria Angelica, wherever you are, I mean, welcome, welcome, and welcome. Luisa from Pereira, good. That's great. I love Pereira. What a nice city. And Andrea, thank you for being here, guys. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is Willie S. Remember, your teacher, your virtual English teacher. It's incredible that you have a virtual English teacher, and I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If you have a question, you can drop it in the comments. If you want that we in further sessions, to come, we include a special topic. You can drop it in the comments as well. We'll try to do something about it. Okay, good. So once again, thanks to the program Colombia Nos Une. If you want to watch any other classes, you can go to the Facebook page of Colombia Nos Une, and you're going to find the classes there that are recorded. We record these classes and they are dropped there, And well, let's have some fun. Okay, don't forget to invite your friends. Whenever you have a friend who wants to learn some English, this might be a good place for doing that. All right, so just before we start, so I want to say hello to Ana Mireya, Isabel, Marta, Liz, Jose Luis, and Diana. Mile, what's the link for the Colombia Nos Une for the previous classes? If you're asking about that, remember, go to Facebook, look for Colombia Nos Une, and on that page, you're going to find the other sessions if you want to go back. maybe you don't want to go back. Maybe you want to go, ahead. So you come here every Monday, and we'll be here together. Okay, Monday, 5 p.m. We have this session from 5 to 6, and as time is goal, we need to start. David and Pam, good afternoon, and Connie as well. So here we go. Let me tell you what we are going to do today. As usual, we'll start with a review of what we dealt with session. Last session, we discussed the use of superlative adjectives to talk about number one in a category. So today we're going to do a little activity with that. Um, Number two, we'll do a topic that it might be familiar for some of you, and is how to make suggestions in English. That's what we are going to learn. We're going to learn several expressions that you can use to make suggestions. When you want to express somebody, something, and how to accept or reject those suggestions when somebody makes a suggestion to you. All right, good. So that's what we are going to do. And at the end, we'll talk a little about blending sounds, which is a concept that we have discussed. Today we are going to blend sounds that are similar, and it's a very nice concept. I know some of you might be familiar with it. All right, Pen and David, hey, all right. So, are you ready? I know you are. I know you are because you are here, So let's practice English. All right, good. So let's go back a little to the previous session we have. Last class or last session, last Monday, we talked about superlatives, and how you can use an adjective, and convert it into a superlative adjective to express number one in a category. So these are the rules that we studied last session. I'm just going to go over them. Recuerden que discutimos que uno puede comparar dos cosas, and you use a comparative adjective, and you can also talk about number one in a category, el top de algo, and you use a superlative for that. So here are the superlatives. So we have one syllable adjectives, take est, like the shortest, the biggest. Two syllable adjectives that finish in y, take est, but you change the y for I, like for example, the hungriest and the noisiest. All right. And two or more syllable adjectives just stay the most at the beginning, like the most modern and the most expensive, and we talk about, how to use this to express that something is number one in a category. So to review, because this is the review of the class, always we begin with a review. To remember, we are going to do a superlative quiz. All right, and it's very simple. Okay, I'm going to show you a question, but the question is going to have the adjective in the normal form. For example, happy, and you have to write there or you have to tell me the superlative form of happy, or intelligent. So you have to tell me the superlative form of intelligent. All right, and that's what we are going to do to review. Then we will discuss the answer to the question. Remember that I'm going to show you some questions. Okay, so here we go. Example. Okay, we have 4 questions to remember this superlative thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first one. Okay, we have here a question. The adjective is populated. Populated. Listen to the pronunciation of that. Populated. Populated. So what is the superlative for populated? You can write your answer on the chat. Rochi, good afternoon. So your answer on the chat for the superlative of this adjective, populated. All right, here we go. I'm just waiting for your answers. Let's see. Let's see what you got to say. All right, good. We have Andrea. Andrea says the most populated. Okay, and Lisaida has the answer. It's incredible. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. So we have the most populated, Mayra, the most populated, yeah, is the most populated in the world. So Tokyo is the most populated what, John Freddy? The most populated, remember, you have to say, all right? And the correct question, Bibi, thank you for writing that. What is the most populated city in the world? And that's quite good. What is the most populated city in the world? And some of you have already gave me the answer, you know. Tokyo is the most populated city in the world. Okay? Yeah? Tokyo is the most populated city in the world. Okay? And that would be the correct answer, right? Tokyo is the most populated. Populated has more than two syllables, and that's why it takes the most. Okay? Very good. Very good. Tokyo, Japan. Yeah, the most populated city. Very good. Very good. And we are expressing here that Tokyo is number one in a category. Number one in the category. What is the category? I have that question. Thank you, Claudia, for writing the complete answer. I have that question. What is the category here? Because the adjective is, or the characteristic is populated. What is the category? And I'm asking this, I'm waiting for your answer, because last session we said that it's very important that we mention the category. Okay? Because if I said um, Cali is the most beautiful, but I don't say what, so I'm still short. Okay, so what is the category here in this question? What is the category? Anybody can tell me what the category is, if possible. We have the correct statement, the most populated city in the world. Yeah, well, it's not New York, Marta, but it's okay. Populated is the characteristic, remember. Populated is the characteristic. Maida says that the category is places. Okay. Luisa, no. Populated is not. How can I say that? What? The word popularidad, that would be like what? The most famous, the most well known. All right. Yeah. Yeah. This populated, we're talking about the how many people they have. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay. Good. Yeah. So the category, guys, and I want you to pay attention to me why we are doing this review. The adjective is populated, populated, yeah, and the category is cities in the world. That's the category. Yeah. Okay, Claudia confused the meaning. Remember, we have populated, that is talking about how many people live there. Yeah. And we have famous or well known, that we're talking about that you know it. Yeah, that's different. All right, very good, very good. Okay, by the way, that's a nice topic for another class that we will have. Cognados falsos, words that you see and you confuse with other words. Okay, that's very good topic. I'm gonna keep it in mind. Okay, here we go. Number two, are you ready? Here we go with number two. Tell me the superlative, remember, the superlative, and then we discuss the answer. This is a trivia quiz, about number one in a category. Yeah. So here we go. What is animal on our planet? Yeah. Yeah. What is animal on our planet? So tell me the correct superlative. Tell me the correct superlative. We have Luisa. Luisa says largest. Faneri is giving me the answer. Thank you, Faneri. First, the adjective. Danielle says largest. Yeah. Pam says the most large. Okay, good, good. Okay. Remember, even if you are wrong, you are right. Okay, because you are learning. Martha, you are making a little combination there of superlative and comparative. What is largest in the world, Mayra? What is the largest animal on the planet? I want you to pay attention to Vivi's answer. Yeah, and Maria Angelica says the largest animal on our planet is the whale. What is the largest? Rosa, thank you. Largest, Anahi. No problem, Martha. Why? Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. The elephant is the most large. Elsie, pay attention to the rule now. Okay, good. What is the largest animal on our planet, John Freddy? The whale is largest. Don't forget they. Don't forget they. And that's something that we discussed last class, and I want to make emphasis on that. If I say what is largest, is not correct. I have to say what is the largest. The largest. Remember, the largest. Okay? One mistake that I want you to work on. Okay? The largest. All right? What is the largest animal on our planet? And somebody already said the correct answer. The largest animal on our planet is the whale. Very good. Very good. So, another thing to check, the, keep it in mind, the largest, that would be the correct answer. Okay, good. All right, super, very good. What is the largest animal on our planet? And remember, the largest is the superlative. Animal on our planet is the category. Number one in that category. And the whale is the answer. Very good. So are you ready for two more? Remember the rules, okay? Large, large, one syllable, so EST. All right, good. Large has one syllable. All right, large, not two syllables. All right, good. So here we go. Next, you guys tell me. We have the adjective and we have the question there. Okay, so I want to read your answers. Remember, number of syllables, the, okay. Daniel, don't forget the, okay. Pam, thank you. Beautiful, Pam. Very good. The most intelligent, Rosa. What are, well, there's a little typo there, but I mean, is just a typo, good. Yeah, so the. Suleima is giving us the answer. Yeah, is B or A? Yeah, very good. Luisa Fernanda, thank you for your correct, complete sentence. The most intelligent animals, in the world are the dolphins, says Luisa. Martha, thank you for the complete question. What are the most intelligent animals in the world? All right. Dolphins are the most intelligent animals in the world. Okay. Okay, good. I know we are going to have a little disagreement with the answer, okay? But anyway, okay. So the correct superlative, which is the important here in this moment, yeah. The most intelligent. All right, good, yeah. And I know there are some people that said that the dolphin is the most intelligent. Yeah, dolphins are the most intelligent animal. Other people say chimpanzees are the most intelligent animals in the world. All right, good. So some people say dolphins, and I read, I investigated, and they said, oh yeah, dolphins. Some people, and other people said chimpanzees, and well, that's most of the people say that it's chimpanzees. So I went for chimpanzees. I think both animals are very intelligent, yeah. So, but you know, majority of the people said that chimpanzees are the most intelligent. Maria del Carmen, thank you for your question. Claudia, you have a question. I must say intelligence. Okay, Claudia. Very good question. I think Maria del Carmen and Claudia have a question there, and it's great. Remember, Alexander said that the answer is subjective. Yeah, it is. It is. I mind there are studies and all that. Yeah. The question is not if the animals are plural or not. That's not the question. The question is that characteristics in English, I mean adjectives, intelligent, happy, comfortable, handsome, big, large, all the characteristics in English, they don't take a plural. They don't take a plural. Not like in Spanish, all right? In English, characteristics don't take a plural. So I can say that I am happy. I can say my father is happy, and I can say my brothers and sisters are happy. The word happy doesn't change. Yeah. Mayra, you say dolphins in general, not the dolphins. Okay. Dolphins in general. Yeah. All right. Good. So I hope that clarification is right there. Remember, adjectives do not take a plural in English. In English, we don't need that. We use the same word, and that's why English is so easy, you know, because it has some rules. Spanish has other rules that are very difficult. All right, good, right. Let's do the last one. So, very good review. We are remembering a lot of things. Very good, guys. I like this. I like this part of the review. I think it's very important. We have the last question to practice. So, tell me the superlative adjective of this question. All right. Let me see what you guys can tell me. The superlative adjective of this question. I'm waiting. Thank you to all of you for your participation. I mean, you can't tell how important it is for me. Okay. All right, Clau. Very good, Clau. Thank you. Elmira is giving us the answer. I like somebody. Oh, Anahi. Thank you. Thank you, Anahi, for the correct version of the superlative. Anahi says that is the highest. The highest. And Maria del Carmen has the correct question. What is the highest mountain in the world? What is the highest mountain in the world? You got that. That's great. Very good. Very good. No problem with the day. You included the day and you have the correct version of the characteristic. Yeah. Good. Yeah. And we even had the answer. The highest mountain in the world is the Everest. Is Everest. All right. Good. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much correct. What is the highest mountain in the world? Okay. Good. Yeah. And the category of this number one is mountain in the world. That's the category. And of course, the answer is the Everest. Yeah, Everest is the highest. Pamela, good afternoon. Very nice to see you. Luisa Fernanda, the highest mountain in the world is the Kachinyunga. Yes, I think it's the Everest. Yeah, so we're gonna live with that. Okay, yeah, we need to go and check. That's what we need to do. The Everest mountain is the highest. Remember to mention the category. Remember to mention the category. All right, good. Yeah. Lisaida says the Everest. Perfect. Everest is the highest mountain. John Freddy, again, and I have to insist, and I mentioned this last session. If we are in a contest, you can say Everest is the highest mountain. The highest mountain in Europe, the highest mountain in the world, in the earth. I don't know. So it's better if you mention the complete category. It's better if you say it's more complete. I'm not saying that it's incorrect. It's more complete if you say the Everest is the highest mountain in the world, because you are mentioning the category complete. Okay. Yeah. Good. It's Everest. Yes, Pamela. Yeah, you're right, Pamela. All right. Very good. Don't forget some things that we have remember here. A superlative talk about number one in a category. They have different rules depending on the number of syllables of the adjective. Always use the. Don't forget the Willie. Yes, Willie. Yeah, remember that. Okay, good. And remember, adjectives or characteristics don't have or don't take a plural in English. Oof, we learned a lot so far. Let's keep on learning. Let's keep on learning, guys. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. So And as I said at the beginning of the class, we are going to talk about suggestions and offers in English. This is a topic that is quite, I think at some point we have discussed this with invitations, and all this. We are talking about suggestions. So, what is a suggestion or an offer? A suggestion is an idea or something that someone proposes. You have a friend, he gives you a suggestion to what to eat, to do an activity, to watch something, to drink something, to go to a place. That's a suggestion. And remember, in English, you can accept or reject that suggestion using different vocabulary. And this is a topic that is very common in everyday conversation. Okay, we make suggestions all the time. All right, yeah. I'm sorry about the dog that is barking in the background. You know, streaming on live. All right. Okay. Good. Yeah. So here we go. Let's take a look at some expressions. Okay, I want you to take a look at some expressions. I have some expressions here for you. I have five expressions. Number one is, why don't we go to the movies? Number two is, please open the window. Number three is, can you get me a glass of water? Or water, in British English. Number four is, do you like soccer? Do you like soccer? Or football, as we learned last class. Let's drink a cup of coffee is number five. Okay, good. So we have five expressions on the screen. Only some of these are suggestions. My question is, which ones are suggestions? Which ones are suggestions? We have five, only some of them are suggestions. Which one are suggestions? You tell me. Elmira says, 4 and 5, Willie. Thank you, Alex. Wow, maybe we could talk about. Thank you, Alex. That's a nice suggestion. Oh, I love your suggestion. Okay, so Elmira says that number 4 and number 5 are suggestions. Thank you, Elmira. I love it. Thank you so much, Elmira. So number 4 and number 5 are suggestions. Okay. Ida says that why don't we go to the movies is a suggestion. So Ida, only number 1. We have Monica says the first one. Diana says that 1 and 3. Thank you, Diana. Marta 2, 4, 5. Wow. 1, Luisa 1, 4, 2, 3, 5, said Rosa. Wow, we have, many answers. Richard, thank you. 1 and 5, said Richard. Thank you, Alex, for writing the two that you think are correct. Luisa has 3, Alex has 1 and 5. Edelmira, you are new here. Welcome, Edelmira. Thank you, wherever you are. Thank you for being here. Ida says that, can you get me a glass of water? Good. Andy says that the first one. Monica says that number 5. Claudia, thank you, number 5. Thank you, Clau. Aranda, thank you, Aranda. Aranda says number 1 for sure is a suggestion. 1, 2, and 5. You see? So we have different expressions to make suggestions, but not all these questions or sentences are suggestions. So let's check which ones are suggestions, and then we will discuss if the others are not suggestions, what are they? So, so number 1 is a suggestion, guys. Why don't we go to the movies? That's a suggestion. Okay, yeah. I say, hey, why don't we go to the movies? And I say, oh, yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't we go to the movies? That's a suggestion. So whoever said number 1, you get a point. Very good. Yeah. And let's see what else we have. And we have number 5. Number 5 is a suggestion. Let's drink a cup of coffee, and to that suggestion I can say, oh, that's a good idea, or I can say, I don't think so, I don't like coffee, good. Yeah, so number 1 and number 5 are suggestions. So if you said number 1 and number 5, give yourself a hug, give yourself a pat on your back. You did right. Okay, good. What about number 2, 3, and 4? Please open the window. Number 2, is not a suggestion. Number two is not a suggestion, okay? Number two is favor. It's a favor. All right, good. Yeah. Okay. Coffee. Oh yes, coffee is delicious. Oh, I love coffee. I'm very Colombian in that sense. All right. Lina has a good question. What is a suggestion? Remember, Lina, a suggestion is a proposal or something that somebody proposed you to do. Okay, that's a suggestion, Lina. Okay. Aranda, wow, Jesus Christ, Aranda, she's very fast writing, all right? Yeah. Alexander, which one could be an order? Please open the window could be an order. Yes. So it's a piece of favor or it could be an order, something that you are ordering in. It's not a command like open the window. No, but it's please open the window. It could be an order, or it could be a favor. Very good. Number three, can you get me a glass of water? Is a request. You're asking for something, it's a request. Can you get me a glass of water? All right, it's not a suggestion. It's not a suggestion. Okay. And number four is just a question about if you like it or not. It's not a suggestion. You're not suggesting anything. Yeah, do you like, you are not suggesting anything. Okay, so number one and number five are suggestions. Yeah, good. And what are we going to do with this? We are going to discuss some expressions that you can use to make suggestions. For example, in number one, the expression is, why don't we go? Why don't we go? Okay, that's the expression. So you can complete that expression in any way you want. Why don't we go to a restaurant? Why don't we go to class? Why don't we go to visit my mother? All right, you can complete that expression, why don't we go? And that's what I want you to live with today, with the expression, why don't we go? And number five is let's what? Let's drink a cup of coffee. Let's eat something. Let's watch a movie in Netflix. Let's study. Aida has an example there. Why don't we have a cappuccino? That's a beautiful example of a suggestion. All right, good. So, as number one and number five, why don't we go to and let's drink? We have other expressions to make suggestions. Remember that vocabulary is key in any language, because the more vocabulary you have, the more possibilities you have to say what you want. So that's why learning expressions is very important in any language. Let's start class, David said, as an example for number five. Thank you. That's very good. Aida and David, thank you for your examples. So let's check the other expressions. Let's check my suggestion. And you say, yes, teacher, let's do it. Here we have, some examples of suggestions. Okay, we have several examples. Okay, I am going to go over the examples pretty fast. Let's revise our lessons. What about going to the cinema tonight? How about playing cards? Why don't we do our homework? Couldn't we invite your grandmother to our party? Shall we have a walk along the river? What would you say to a cup of coffee? Don't you think it is a good idea to watch TV? Does it matter if we use your car? So all these are suggestions, okay? Good. All these are examples of suggestions. My question to you is, what are the expressions in each? I want you to think. Just 30 seconds, 1 minute. Okay, what is the expression? The first one, no problem. We know it. Yeah? We know the first one. The expression is legs. Okay? I want you to think of the other expressions. And we will talk about these expressions, okay? Mira, let's dance salsa. Wow, I like that. You're dealing with a caleño here. All right, good. Yeah, so legs is the first expression. What is the second expression? You tell me, guys. In that example, that is a suggestion. What is the second expression? Salsa, yes. What about going to? Thank you, Ida. What about going to? Says Ida. What about going to? What about? And it's good enough. What about? Yeah? What about? Okay, good. And it's good enough. What about? Okay, not necessarily going to. You can say, Ida, what about a movie tonight? You know, what about eating pizza? You know, what about studying, whatever. Okay, good. Yeah. The next one, I think Ida is writing already. The next one, Ida says, how about? You know, yeah. Ida says, sounds great. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Yeah. So, how about? You can say, what about? Or you can also say, how about? How about playing cards? How about watching a movie? you know how about eating out? Yeah, all that. Okay, good. Yeah, so very good, very good, very good. We have a question from Bibi. Tin, 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 tin. How about playing cards? Or what about playing cards? Can I say what about in this case? Yes, very good. You can say what about. You can say let's play cards, Bibi. You can say any or the other, okay? I'm just saying that the more possibilities you have, the better. What about? How about Alexander has the list of all. Alex, you're on fire. You're on fire. Okay, good. Yeah, Marta, how about? Why don't we? Why don't? What is the meaning of how about? That's a very difficult question, David, because I don't know if you are thinking in English. If you are not thinking in English, you could say ¿qué te parece? Or ¿qué tal? Whatever, good. Okay. David. Yeah, David. Okay. Yeah, so I would say something like that. Yeah, but I would prefer if you ¿cómo te parecería? Says Alex. Okay, it could be. I mean, I would say all of these expressions are good to make suggestions. It doesn't really matter what the meaning is if you know what they are used for. At least that you are a translator or something. Yeah, good. Yeah. So let's continue with the next expression. The next one, I think somebody wrote it there. Why don't we? All right. Why don't we play cards? Why don't we watch a movie? Why don't we play soccer? Why don't we go to sleep? Good. All right. Good. Yeah. So these are, some other possibilities. So we have Lex. What about? How about? Why don't we? All right. Okay. The next one. Couldn't we, you know, couldn't we eat sushi tonight? Yeah, if you like sushi, sushi is great. Okay, good. Couldn't we, that would be another. What if it's similar to how about? Yeah, it could be, Claudia. I would say that all of these expressions are similar in a way because they are used to make suggestions. Some of them are more formal, some of them are more informal, some of them you don't use them because you don't like to say that. Like for example, I use a lot how about. I use it all the time. Okay, I use a lot why don't we. I use that a lot, but I don't use very much lex. So it's a matter of you find your comfy zone. And again, this is about the more possibilities you have of vocabulary, the better for you. That's pretty much it. Okay, good. Yeah. So let's do the other. Shall we? That is very formal, but it's extremely used. For example, in British English, shall we? Do we do it? Yeah. And it's even used like when somebody says, okay, I don't know, we are in a bar, and there's a song, and I say, hey, shall we? I don't even have to say what in the context you understand. So it's used like that. What would you say to? Another possibility. Yeah. Why would you say to? Yeah. Yeah. Somebody asks why we use Miriam couldn't in negative. Couldn't we? Or could we? You can use both. It's a matter of just what you want to express. There is a meaning there behind. Yeah, good. All right. Yeah, it's like when you say, I don't know, ¿por qué no hacemos esto? Right? Good. Yeah. And we have the last two. Don't you think it is a good idea too? For example, that's one that I don't use very much, but it sounds good. Do you think it is a good idea to play soccer? Do you think it is a good idea to go visit my mother? Okay. And the last one, does it matter if we, okay? We have all these possibilities, guys. All these possibilities to make suggestions in English. It's incredible. Okay, good. How why the range is so good. Okay, and we have some examples, and that's the way we should practice this. Shall we go to the ballet performance? Aida, let's go. What would you say to going for a walk? Good. Yeah, or to a walk, what would you say to a walk? Okay, good, very good. And as we have this, I hope you take a screenshot of this. This is a golden screenshot if you can take it right now. Okay, yeah. So yeah, all of these expressions, you have two possibilities. You can accept and you can refuse suggestions. And I know that you know many expressions to accept and refuse suggestions. You can say, let's do it. You can say, I love it. You can say, that's a great idea. You know, why not? Good. And you can also refuse in different ways. So what I'm about to show you is just some possibilities, okay? And I would give you a recommendation in the possibilities that we are going to see, as well as the expressions that we had before. Try to use one that you don't use very much. In that way, you are going to get used to that one. Okay, so we have in accepting suggestions all these possibilities. Okay, oh yes, yes, I like to, I love to, what a good idea, why not, yes, with pleasure, yes, I feel like taking a walk, or I feel like eating, that sounds like a good idea. All right, these are all possibilities to accept suggestions, and more, there are more. Okay, and we have some possibilities to refuse suggestions. Yeah, no, let's not, no, I'd rather not. All right, I don't feel like it, I dislike going for a walk, I don't like that. you know what an awful idea. What a bad idea. Good. All right, good. So some possibilities, and once again, a screenshot, and yes, thank you. What about if you tell us who Daniel Perdomo is, Oscar? I have no idea. All right, good. All right, very good, very good. But what about, you know, it would be a suggestion there. Okay, good, excellent, guys. So here's the vocabulary. Use it, abuse it. I mean, that's the way you can go about it. Okay, and we are ready now for our pronunciation chunk of the session. Okay, now that we have already gone through the expressions to make suggestions, accept and refuse suggestions. Okay, good. So next time you want to make a suggestion, you have different alternatives. So let's move into the pronunciation. And our pronunciation activity of today is about linking identical sounds or consonant sounds. Okay, and I have a picture there of a blender. you know and you know what a blender is. You have a blender at home, and what you do with a blender is that you take something and you make it a mix of something that is homogeneous. All right, good, something that becomes one. A blender takes different elements and it puts the elements together into one element. Listen to that concept, and that's why I have you say, why does the teacher have a blender there? And it's because of what I'm saying. A blender take different elements and make these elements one thing, and it's because the concept that we are going to see is exactly that. I have here you know um, a sentence. All right, good. Yeah. And what I want you to pay attention to is, in this sentence, there are a couple of words, one word that finished in a consonant sound, and the next word starts with the same consonant sound. Okay, you can see it here. The word bus finish in the consonant sound of S, and the word stop starts with the consonant sound of S. It's a similar sound. Okay, there are two sounds there, two sounds, you know. And what you do in English when you have two sounds of this characteristic is very simple. You blend them, you make it like one. So instead of saying, see you at the bus stop, I say, see you at the bus stop, bus stop. I, in the pronunciation, not in the writing, in the pronunciation, I put these two sounds, I put them in the blender, and I, turn them into one, you know, bus stop. Yeah, so you don't say bus stop. Yeah, very good. Okay, to keep in mind. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you check it as I does it. Check it. All right, very good, very good. Okay, so keep it in mind. I give you another example. Yeah. So you say, okay, where is the identical consonant linking here? That model is a size 0. That model is a size 0. Yeah. And you can see that we have the same Z sound there twice. Yeah. So I normally wouldn't say, or a person normally wouldn't say, that model is a size 0. A person would say, that model is a size 0, size 0, size 0, size 0, size 0. You know? Good. So that's my pronunciation trick, for today. Size 0. Andy, thank you. Andy has another example. Andy, love it. Love it, Andy. Gas station. Gas station. You don't say gas station, you say gas station, gas station, gas station as one word. Thank you, Andy. I love it. Thank you for that. How can you practice this? Making yourself conscious when you read, when you see something in English, you say, okay, where is the same consonant link? I want to put that together so it sounds better. So let's try to make it. Let's try to practice. I have here, for example, this one, it's expression, good. Yeah. We have this question, you know, we have another expression, we have number 4, and we have number 5. There is at least one linking in each. You can tell me, in number 1 is this, teacher, in number 2 is this. Let's practice, guys. I hope you are practicing there. You say, okay, we have chan 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 chan. Aida says haba. Haba is a link. That's a consonant vowel. What time? What time, Aida? What time? Aida says what time? What time is your class? What time is your class? What time is your class? No, what time is your class? What time? What time is your class? Okay. We have the gas station that Aida pointed out. Marta, the Java exists. That's a different link, but it exists. Good day, good day. Have a good day. Good day. Good day. Good day. Very good, very good. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Richard, you got that one. That's a tricky one. Very good, Richard. But put it together, Richard. Put it together. Put it together. Very good, very good, very good. All right. Aida. Aida. Very good, very good. Let's check. Let's check. Do you guys have some of the ideas? I see somebody mentioned number 1. Somebody mentioned, thank you, Aida, number 2. And number 3 was mentioned already. Number 4 was mentioned already. And number 5 was mentioned already. Very good, guys. Alex, as usual, Alex, you are a fast typist. I envy you. I couldn't type all that, you know. Yeah. Okay, Richard, very good, very good. Rosa, take care, take care. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, maybe it sounds like that. Okay, here we go, here we go. Have a good day. Have a is a link, but that's a consonant vowel link. Okay, that we are not looking at today, but it's a link. Okay, good, yeah. So, have a good day. Instead of have a good day, have a good day. Yeah, good day. So there's a same consonant link there. All right, we put it together, we blend it, you know, we check it. All right, good. So you were right, you were right with that one. Okay, so I see you guys got it. Thank you, Rosa, Richard, Alex, Ida, David. Thank you. That's the right one. Not necessarily the two T's, David. I would say it becomes one. Okay, good. Which is the trick here. Okay, yeah. What time? You know, instead of what time, what time, all right, with the mystery, you know, because that I always tell my students that that T has a mystery, you know. It's different when you say 10, right, number 10, ah, number 10, that if you say number 10, oh, there's a mystery there, you know. The mystery is good. So what time is your class? Very good, very good. What time is your class? Okay, let's drop by the gas station. Let's drop by the gas station. Gas station. Oh, I love that one. I mean, it sounds really different. Gas station, gas station, gas station, gas station. When you put it together, it really makes a difference. It really makes a difference. All right. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Take care, buddy. You know, take care, buddy. Take care, you know, take care, buddy, you know, take care, buddy, you know, take care. Very good. It becomes one. Very good, very good, you know. And we have the last one. I bought some cheap plane tickets. And the pronunciation there of each one is good, but you can put that cheap and plane together. Okay, so you can set I bought some cheap plane tickets. Cheap plane, no cheap plane tickets. All right, good. So this is the magic of linking sounds. Linking sounds help you to improve, number one, your pronunciation. It sounds better. Number two, your fluency. You sound more fluent, you know, you sound more fluent. Even with the example that I gave you about I'm a teacher, I'm a teacher. It's different if you say I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer. It sounds completely different. And this is from, I would say, of the many pronunciation tips that I can give you, one of the best tips to practice and improve your fluency, you know? So keep it in mind, please. Keep it in mind. Yeah. Somebody, I think it was Rosa, who mentioned the link of half a. There is a link there. There is a link in half a. The last sound of half is V, is a consonant. The first sound of A is a vowel. So when you have a consonant and a vowel, you link as well. But that's not same consonant, that's consonant vowel link. And you will find consonant vowel link. I don't know sounds, I don't know. Yes, yes. There is, that's a different link. Yeah. It was you, Ida. All right, Ida, thank you. So have a good day. Have a sound is a link that you can also make. You can also make links between consonant and vowel. Like for example, I love it. You never say, and you would never hear a person in English say, I love it. You don't really say that. You say, I love it. I love it. I love it. Or I like it. I like it. There is a consonant voweling. So, your task. Love it. Thank you, Aida. Thank you for writing that. Your task. Find a piece of reading in English, a song that you like, a piece of reading from the newspaper, from Twitter, you know, I don't know where you get your news, find a piece of text and look for the linking sounds and read it with the linking sounds. Yeah. Um, Pam, I'm not sure if you're asking me. Yeah, Santiago, hello. If you're asking me, will be, if will be is it there's a link. There are other links between consonants that are not the same. That's true. Okay, yeah. Will be is not a link, but it's just two words that come together. All right, good, yeah, good. The most basic links are the link that we are studying today, that is same consonant, and the link that Ida mentioned, finished or end in consonant sound and begin in vowel sound. Okay, okay, Ida, thank you for that recommendation. So there's a word there to practice. All right. And before we finish, because we have like 3 minutes to go, incredible. Time flies, doesn't it? All right. Good. Before we finish, I want to bring you today the idiom of the week. We always have an idiomatic expression. We have one expression. Mayerly says, one it. Yes, want it. Yeah, you drop that, one, you want it. Okay. Yeah, good, good, very good. Okay, so we always have an idiomatic expression, and the idiomatic expression of this week is have a lot on your plate. Have a lot on your plate, and we have a sentence there. It's an example. Sorry, I can't go golfing with you. I have a lot on my plate right now. To have a lot on your plate. Yeah, okay. What is the meaning that is not literal of this sentence? What is the meaning of have a lot on your plate? Have a lot on your plate. Okay, what is the meaning of that? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see if you can tell me. Aida says that it's a lot of work to do. Okay, it means you are doing many things at the same time. Alex, always on fire. You totally rock, man. You're very good. Yeah, many things to do. Too busy. Yes, yes, whatever. Yeah, all of those meanings are correct. When you have a lot on your plate, is that man, you got many things to do. All right, there are so many things going on. Yeah, there's another expression in English that says that you're wearing too many hats. You have many responsibilities. All right. And that's exactly what have a lot on your plate is, to have a lot of things to do. Like if somebody makes a suggestion and say, hey, why don't we go to the movies this weekend? And you say, oh man, I have a lot of my plate. I have a lot on my plate. Yeah, I have a lot to do. You know, and remember, these idiomatic expressions are different ways to say things that you would say. I mean, I can say, Richard says, estoy rebosado. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. I have never used that in Spanish. I haven't thought of the Spanish version, but I was going to say that uh, when you have a lot on your plate, you can say, I can do that. I can do more. Yeah, yeah. I'm a busy person. Yeah, I have a lot on my plate. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know the expression in Spanish. I'm just thinking of an expression for that. Yeah, yeah. Estoy hasta el cuello. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, no. Estoy hasta aquí is different. I don't know. Yeah, I got a lot of things to do. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you for being here. For me, it's incredible to be here with you there on the other side, and I will see you next Monday, 5 p.m. Willie will be here. English classes, we learn vocabulary, sponsored by the Cancilleria, and the embassy, and also, the consulate of Colombia in Houston, Texas, and Centro Cultural Colombo Americano. Thank you very much for your attention. I will see you next Monday. I hope you guys are here next Monday. All right. And I will be here for you. All right. Thanks a million. Thank you for being here, and thank you for